Definitely Emily in Paris.
Right now, I'm really liking the show Sex Education.
I feel like I've ran out of all the shows to watch. Like I used to watch The Office, but I think I'd have to agree with Alex. Like Sex Education, I watch it whenever it comes out. I think it's really good.
Not a Netflix guy, so I don't have an obsession.
I've been watching a lot of 30 Rock recently. I think it's very funny. And I've also tried to watch some of Netflix's Daredevil, but I've fallen off that a little bit. Oh, but my favorite show on Netflix is Arrested Development, top tier.
My favorite class and teacher was AP Lit with Mrs. Spademan.
Besides like all the art stuff, I really liked Miss Bitzer in English or Miss Edwards in math, because they're both very just good at teaching what they teach.
Well, this year my 6 hour is like an independent study. In Infinite Campus, it's like advanced instrument techniques, which makes it sound really fancy, but really it's like a free hour to do music. And Mr. Batari is like the overseer, and he is also like a free therapist. So it's a good class.
History classes, I've had Joe Guy for 3 years running now. He's sitting in the same spot. So he's probably one of my favorite teachers. He does a really good job explaining stuff, and I really liked English class with Miss Lucier. Those are probably my 2 favorite classes.
Oh man, well I gotta shout out the homie Michael Costello. I did love broadcasting. I mean, I want to like do digital media and work in television later, so that was just a really good class, and Kaz is a really good teacher. I also really liked my AP Gov class with Miss Heibel.
My volleyball team won the conference, so that was definitely the most proud I've been.
I danced at Disney, which was pretty fun.
I just think like second semester of senior year is a proud moment for me because it's been a long year. But right now I'm playing Fiona in Shrek, and I love it so much. Like I'm really proud that I've gotten this far. My Fiona character has had little arcs, and I think me as Leah has had my character arcs too. And it's been really fun growing.
Doing strength, and those are 2 things that I've never done before. A defining moment in my life would probably be everything I'm going through right now in senior year.
One of the moments that I'm most proud of my life is probably getting into DePaul and getting a pretty nice scholarship. And then another defining moment in my life was working on the movie Crack of Dawn this past summer. I wrote and directed it, and it was just an amazing experience, a stellar film. Yeah, love Crack of Dawn so much.
I don't have a job yet.
My full part-time would be Big B Coffee, and then every Sunday I work at McDonald's.
I don't understand how people have a job while they do all this school stuff. I'm really impressed by people that do everything at once. But I teach piano like twice a week to 2 different people. That's kind of my income. A week ago I had a gig, so hopefully when I look back at this I'll have more gigs. But I think after the musical I'm gonna work at Big B or something.
I work at Appledorn Nursing Home.
I don't currently have a job. I'm currently unemployed.
I play volleyball and softball, and I'm in NHS. Favorite part about being involved in sports would probably just be the team atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm a part of Student Senate, and I'm part of the Zeeland High Players. For Zeeland High Players, I really like rehearsing and like getting all the scenes down. It's what I love to do. And then Student Senate, Dance Marathon is definitely a highlight. It's one of the most fun events in the year, in my opinion. So the planning for that is just a lot of fun.
Yes, I'm in ZHP, so I'm in the theater program, and I'm in band too. Usually it's just marching band in the fall usually, and then a little bit in like May for Tulip Time. I love the people I've gotten out of it. I've made some really good friends within the theater program and in band. Like it really is, they're my second family. It's really lovely to be around people that care about the same things that I do.
Nope.
So I'm a part of the Zeeland High Players. I basically make the promotional videos for them and just work doing video stuff. I also am in charge of live streaming all the shows. And then I'm also in water polo in the spring. My favorite part of water polo is probably just being on a team and being able to get your exercise in, but also have fun. But just like tournaments and being with the other girls on the team is really fun. And then with Zeeland High Players, it's just such a good atmosphere. Everybody's really friendly, and it gives me a chance to work on my video making skills, which is something I really like to do.
I'm going to Grand Valley next year to study media productions.
Definitely college, but which college at the moment I'm not really quite sure. But I would like to go into musical theater.
I'm planning on going to CMU next year, so Central Michigan, and I think I'm going for music education. So I think my safety right now is like going to be a choir teacher, but I don't know. I'll see if I can break out of that box and do something, but I'm not sure what it is yet.
So I'm just thinking of living out of my car for a few years and deciding to get a job one day and go to college maybe. But yeah, I want to be like my hero, Mariel Jules.
So I plan to go to either Western Michigan University or DePaul University, and I want to major in digital media or film and television.
Spiders.
I think failure, and like when it comes to like living as an adult.
If we're getting all deep and personal, loneliness. I don't want to be alone. I thrive off of my people. I also cannot do spiders. They scare me a lot. A few days ago, I had like a panic attack over like a spider like crawling on my floor, and I couldn't find it for a little bit and I cried. I did. I found the spider, then it's gone.
Probably living a life where I get too comfortable and I never go out of my comfort zone and I just stay stagnant and don't grow as a person.
My biggest fear, snakes. No, if we're going, my deepest fear is probably just like not being a good person, you know? Or just not being the best person that I could be.
I feel like winter is very underrated. I love winter.
I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this, but I think Arby's is really underrated. Arby's is really good. And Mark Van Soest, teacher at Zeeland West, he can back me up. We're very together about this. Arby's is where it's at.
I feel like a lot of things are very underrated, but if we're going for simple things like what Alex said, I think Burger King is not, like, it's not a great place to eat, but they have these like cheddar jalapeno poppers that are just really good. Like I would give like half my money to like get some jalapeno poppers.
Akira, it's the best movie ever.
Skinny jeans. Everybody wants to have baggy jeans and all that stuff, but I just don't think they're very flattering for a lot of different body types. And I think that skinny jeans look really good, and I think we should bring skinny jeans back.
I feel like I'd want Zendaya to play me.
Dude, Conan Gray. Definitely Conan Gray.
This is a very big ask, but Emma Watson has my heart.
I have a few answers for this because all the theater kids are telling me who I look like, and I think it's got to be Ben Platt, Andrew Garfield, or Mariel Jules. I look like all those people, so.
Griffin Prins, Florence Pugh, or Danny DeVito.
I would take a tent, a knife, and maybe some matches.
Food, water, a homie.
Definitely my piano. And I think Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the book, not the movie. And probably food, because food is like my main source of happiness.
I'm probably gonna have to say one of those straws where you can drink your own pee, a really good knife because of 124 hours, and 127 hours, and probably a really good blanket. Like the best blanket that money can buy.
All the various medical supplies I need, all my prescriptions, and then a journal, and then a survival guide, how to survive on a deserted island.
Moana.
Enchanted, or I like Mulan.
Definitely Tangled, hands down. It's like my comfort movie.
I really like The Sword of the Stone, but I've never seen it, so I heard it's good.
My favorite Disney movie is Mulan or Hercules. Love Hercules.